Meanwhile, today, a major legal victory for former President Trump. The Florida judge overseeing the classified documents case has dismissed the indictment against him. Judge Eileen Cannon saying the appointment of special counsel Jack Smith violated the Constitution. The shocking decision effectively ending the years-long investigation accusing Trump of hoarding hundreds of classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago home after leaving office. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles in the newsroom with more. Darla.
David, what's very interesting about this decision is that during Watergate, a special counsel was appointed to investigate Richard Nixon. And remember, dozens of special counsels have been appointed in the 50 years since without being challenged. Well, that is until former President Donald Trump. And that is why today a federal judge tossed out the classified documents case on a technicality that legal experts never thought would fly. A major victory for former President Donald Trump Monday. The Florida judge overseeing the classified documents case dismissing the indictment against him. The win comes on the first day of the Republican National Convention and just 2 days after an assassination attempt. Trump reacting on Truth Social saying, "As we move forward in uniting our nation after the horrific events on Saturday, this dismissal of the lawless indictment in Florida should be just the first step," followed quickly by the dismissal of all of the witch hunts.
The judge fully agreed with former President Trump's defense attorneys that the appointment of special counsel Jack Smith by Attorney General Merrick Garland was unconstitutional.
Judge Eileen Cannon writes in a 93-page ruling that the appointment of special counsel Jack Smith violated the Constitution and did not factor in the role of Congress in the appointment of constitutional officers and did not factor in the role of Congress in authorizing expenditures by law that cannot be usurped by the executive branch. The July 1st Supreme Court decision on presidential immunity paving the way for today's ruling by declaring presidents can never be prosecuted for acts within their core constitutional duties and are presumed to be immune from prosecutions for much of their other official actions. Trump's attorneys swiftly filing a motion to dismiss all cases against him. But Cannon also ruled this decision only applies to the Florida classified documents case. Special counsel Jack Smith is also prosecuting Trump over January 6th and attempts to overturn the 2020 election. That case is not affected by today's ruling. Now, again, this case was dismissed on a technicality, not its merits, so special counsel Jack Smith is expected almost certainly to appeal.